Hey guys, MGH here and welcome back to my Bradford City Career Mode. In the last episode we ended it with a match against Northampton here and it was 1-1. We're one man down. We had a red card to Aradai and it was a really nasty challenge, so fair enough. Talking of nasty challenges, the referee, oh, what are you doing? How is that a free kick? But anyway, you're going to see how we get on here. So, there's a problem. I mentioned it, I think it was 3 episodes ago, where my Elgato had some sort of issue where I'd export the file and it wasn't readable. I'll talk about this more in the episode because unfortunately it's happened again, guys. But first let's talk about the game because what a goal Nichols has just scored. Really nice finish. He kind of waited for it to bounce up perfectly for him to smash it. Look at that, just kind of nice control, smash. And that puts them 2-1 up, which is not good. When you've got 10 men, I was going to say when you're 10 men down then, it makes it hard enough as it is trying to defend, let alone trying to score. And we get a really nice pass and move here with Somoza, and he just powers past the defence. Great sprint speed there. His sprint speed is only like the high 60s, I think, or maybe low 70s, so it's really not that overpowered or anything like that, but I think it's his balance and his agility. And the high dribbling that he's got enables him to push that ball further away from his feet, which then obviously gives him more distance to run without having to control the ball or touch the ball, which will slow you down, which is what all the top dribblers around the world will say. You want to keep the ball close to your feet, but the closer it is, the slower you'll run because you need to take more touches. So pushing it away is actually a good way of gaining speed. And when you're in front of defenders, there's no worries, is there? But Nichols scores again. He's the bane of my life in this match. Really good striker. And a really nice header to get his second of the game in 59 minutes. 59 minutes in, it's not 69 for once, wow. But again, it's just another setback, and when you've got 10 men, it's hard enough as it is, like I said. We've got to try and get that third goal. And in the 90th minute here, we almost make a break. It's so close, look at that. And then they clear it away, excuse me. And it's the end of the match. So, we lose the match. I'm absolutely gutted. You could blame Aradai, or you could blame the weather, or you could just say that Northampton wanted it more. They played better, and they scored 3 goals. I only scored 2. It's as simple as that, really. So we lose the game. It's the first game that we've lost in a while, actually. But there you can see it's March 12th. Please remember that, because that's when you're going to see the issue soon. But we get even more bad news. I mean, you guys know I get very unlucky with injuries, and Malanda, who literally I just got in the January transfer window on loan, he's now out for the rest of the season. I mean, like, it's so frustrating. When I got it, I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to bother reacting to that in a poor way. I'm just going to get on with it because it happens to me every season. One of my best players gets injured. And, well, we've just wasted paying wages for 3, 4, 5 months, actually, it's going to be. We're wasting money, so it's a real shame. We get 2 monthly scouting updates here. Obviously, as you guys know, I have 2 scouts currently operating in England and in Republic of Ireland looking for any types of players, so every time I open up these scout reports, I can always expect completely different players, and you can see we've got very nice ones here. We've got a goalkeeper, Ben Norton. He's 16 years old. We've had him for 3 months now. His potential is between 70 and 88. So at this point, I was thinking, you know what? I need a keeper, and we could probably get him kind of like a decent potential nice and earlier on, because the current keeper that I've got is obviously on loan. He'll be going out soon, and the other keeper we've got, McLaughlin, I think it is. He is a very low-rated keeper. He's not very good. So I wanted to sign Ben Norton, but I thought, I'll wait till the end of the season because it does cost money. And it's funny because whenever I'm at big clubs and I get scouting reports, you know, because you've got millions and millions, it just does not affect you. You can sign loads of these players and it won't affect your money. But £500 a month, a week on wages is quite a lot when you've got barely anything. You've only got like I've only got 1,500. But anyway, Gary Jones has unfortunately had to retire from that injury. He will no longer play, but he is a hashtag legend. I know it's not Twitter. But here's the problem, guys. I've lost 5 games, taking us all the way to the end. I mean, it's absolutely gutting. I stopped recording before this bit here, and this is what I get. It's a similar picture to that. I haven't got the official one. I couldn't like screenshot it fast enough. So if anyone's got any ideas why the Elgato doesn't export my gameplay properly, please do let me know. But as I'm recording this, I just tweeted out, seeing if there's any help out there. Maybe I have to contact Elgato themselves. But it seems like I'm going to have to do a reinstall of the software, and if that doesn't work, just have to, you know, get a new Elgato. We'll see how it goes. But all I can say, guys, is I'm extremely sorry. And you're not going to believe this, but this is actually the last match of the season. And if I win... Well, actually, I'm already promoted, guys. And that is why I'm upset. And that's why the title of this video is going to be, like, upsetting. Because it's just... Oh, I was so frustrated. I only found out this morning. Because I recorded this 2 nights ago. It was late at night. Played all of the matches. I think I simmed 2 matches and won them both. And they were, like, against bottom of the league. What a great acrobatic strike that was from Wells. And then when I go to edit, I find out that suddenly it skips from, like, I think it's April 20th all the way to the end of the season, and I've missed 5 games. So I'm really sorry, guys. It's not going to happen again. I'm going to make sure of it. I thought I solved it last time, but clearly it hasn't worked. Oh, and what a great goal by Hines there. What a great finish. So much power behind that shot, and I was so relieved to see that one go in. Unfortunately, we do drop points again, but like I said a minute ago, we are already champions. I know it's not exactly exciting because you guys didn't actually see the end there pretty much. So all I can say is, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. It was out of my hands. I couldn't really do anything about it. But we are promoted. We're into League One. There we go. And we're going to do a squad report here so you guys can see how my players have got on. Oh, I'm so depressed, man. I don't know if you can tell. I can't believe that this episode just did not turn out how I wanted it to be. And I'm a perfectionist. I really don't want to upload videos that aren't up to my standards, but there's not much I can do. If I haven't got the gameplay, I haven't got the gameplay. So I'm really sorry, guys. And also, I feel like shit today because of my hay fever. So I apologise. It's just a double whammy of shit in this episode. And yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, like I always say, feel free to pause on any player that you want to see in detail. But in general, every single player in my first team has gone up by 3 to 6. I mean, that's outstanding. Aradai's gone up by 3 already, and there's lots of people who said that he won't grow. He has. Hansen's gone up by 4, and I think Wells has gone up by 5, despite his like 3-month injury and then a 2-week injury, which normally means they lose 1 or 2 as well, which has happened in the past to me, but they still have managed to go up. Davis, there, one of my best centre-backs, he's gone up a little bit. But then you have a lot on the bench and on the reserves who have maybe gone up by 1 or 2. Some of them have gone down. Obviously, Jones has retired now, so unfortunately the legend himself has gone. We won't be able to use him next season. Oliver there, the 6'7" giant, who I really haven't used enough. I would like to use him more. Shame he's 30 years old because he's going to start decreasing now. There's Melanda, who's obviously on loan. He'll be going back, unfortunately. Maybe this next season we will get some more loans. Again, just leave comments. Tell me who you'd like me to buy, guys. It's your series as well as mine. Just as long as they're not players that every single bloody YouTuber buys. I want completely unique players, which would be awesome. And there's McLaughlin. He's gone up to 60, so maybe I'll keep him for another season. We'll decide that as well. Maybe I'll do a video in between the seasons with some, goal of the season, all that stuff, and also some future player targets that I want to bring to the club. Maybe we'll do that. But there we go. End of the season, I won manager of the season, and again, it doesn't feel exciting because I wasn't able to show you the last 5 games there, which is really pissing me off. But we gained promotion, exactly what they wanted us to do. We're now in League One. I think I deserve to be in League One. My team deserves to be there. It's a very good team. It's got about the same ratings as a League One team. So, you know what? It feels right. If I had stayed in League Two, it would have been a bit frustrating. So hopefully you guys are happy as well. I'm still at the club. I wasn't fired. There's my new budget, 475,000 and 2,250 per week. So it really hasn't changed much from the start of the first season, which is going to make it difficult because League One, it's a better quality league and I need better quality players. It's as simple as that. But here we have a defender or a defensive player. We don't know if he's a centre-back or a central defensive midfielder yet. But you can see, look at these players I've got. I've got some really nice players. We've got Kevin Hoffler here as well. Obviously, he's my youth squad member that I purchased on the catalogue menu thing. And then we've got Chris Gosling and McLaughlin who we've signed up. So they are going to be in my my youth squad kind of part of the game, growing nicely, hopefully. We're going to offer this guy a contract because he's that good. He is actually a CDM, so there you go. We finally have a youth squad member in the side, and we will get Kevin Hoffler as well eventually as soon as he turns 16. But there we go, guys. Once again, I'm really sorry about missing out on the gameplay. It will be fixed. I'm going to contact Elgato if this reinstalling doesn't work. But feel free to leave a comment if you've had the same issue, because obviously I want to resolve it, because I don't want this to happen again. I have high standards, and I feel awful that I've had to release the episode like this, but please forgive me, guys. I put a lot of effort into these videos. Just this one and the other one where we've had a bit of a problem with the Elgato. It's really not something I can help, it just happens. So I do apologise. I will see you next season in the next few days. I'm going to take a few days to gather some recording, and you will see the next episode relatively soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you then.